Not long ago we looked at the IMDb reviews of family-friendly films left by overprotective parents, keen to alert the world to all the sex scenes in Madagascar and gory violence in Chicken Run. As we all know, IMDb is the internet movie database, so I don't know what authority it rightly has to be reviewing video games, but no, they're all on there, and similarly each one has a parent's guide, including those that probably don't require a parent's guide. I'm going to show you 20 video games to guess, and a little hint, none of them also appear in my Steam guessing game videos. Okay, focus everyone, the exam begins now. Sex and nudity is not really in the game, sometimes the characters have their belly button show a little. Hosted a Travis Scott concert, said Frick. Under alcohol, drugs and smoking, there are blue and green liquids that the player can drink to give them extra health armour. People get drunk non-stop. During the final boss, Blank stabs Blank in the chest and blood spurts. When he gets him off, Blank pulls it out, spurting more. I feel like that could be phrased a little bit better. In the stealth level with Blank, when a toolbox is knocked over, a guy say, "What dumandats doesn't put their S-pound-at away?" While free roaming in New York City, there is a particular billboard that shows a woman that wears a top with very low cleavage. In the boxing ring, the boys are shirtless, but they're animated and aren't human. In baseball, some of the higher CPUs can pitch the ball over 100 miles per hour. Some YouTube videos suggest that they should be drug tested. And a warning here, not just for this video game, but all video games, and indeed everything in life, losing can be unsettling for some. One of the main characters calls someone stupid. Slight alcohol references in the pirates world. There is a scene near the end of the game where every character is killed off. They do end up coming back to life, yeah, but the scene may be emotional and too much for young children. There are songs that talk about alcohol, even some songs that talk about drugs. There is a lot of female characters in this game who are suggestive. There's songs that have profanities, even something like S-word. One character is depicted smoking a cigar. It's rage-inducing, which is very intense for the user. When Blank's venom mine is triggered, she says something in French. Ça pique, n'est-ce pas? Many players mistake this passive voice line for suck dick, n'est-ce pas? Due to Blank's thick French accent. The voice line actually means stings, doesn't it? Sucks dick, doesn't it? Cartoon slapstick violence. Power-ups include cartoon-style bombs and boxes of TNT. Blank is often seen carrying and firing a realistic Tommy gun. Nobody is ever wounded, however. Blank does pelvic thrusts during his trademark victory dance. Some controversial topics include embryonic stem cell research and gender roles in religion. One outfit available to the player exposes the main characters mid-rift. Nothing saucier than when a character gets out their rift. While fighting enemies, arrows will persist when impaling people and machines. Reckless driving is a major theme and is often encouraged. Some of the stunts in the Hot Wheels DLC are quite frightening, including a giant dinosaur that bites onto the track. Move it, you lazy bum, and what a bloody fool! Blank engages in bride kidnapping, which is forcefully taking a girl and making her marry you against her will. Blank has an unlockable costume in swim trunks. He appears shirtless and has nipples. Kids should also be advised not to research this on the internet. Blank actually says, "Oh my god, after falling in the lava, losing all HPs. Oh my god, Also, why shouldn't we Google Mario nipples? Right, fair enough. Some unclothed animals without anatomy shown, with the exception of udders on cows. Goats could potentially jump scare players when being rammed by one. Some splash text, yellow text, is switches and oars, which is a reference to the meme bitches and whores. Coffee is portrayed. There is a hidden tie in the game called hen tie, depicting a hen with the description, "I've seen enough hen ties to see where this is going." Hentai is a form of Japanese anime pornography. Some implied cartoon violence, such as Blank being turned into sushi whenever he is caught. If you lose, there is a very loud scream, yelling, "No!" Green blood wipes the screen. Blood seen on bucket helmets. Firmly under the sex category. In the almanac, it mentions one of the plants always wanting hugs. One of the items that can be placed in a created level is a beer bottle. Many users will swear in the comments. These are normally replaced with stars when uploaded, but this is easily loopholed by placing a space in the swear word. For example, should someone write fuck, it will come out as blank, but if they write it as fucker, it will stay that way. Stephen Fry tells you not to smirk when he talks about making rods stiff and erect. You can punch, kick, and shoot various animals with your fruit weapons. The creepy castle level has scary music and horror-themed enemies like ghost skeletons. Candy is a busty monkey that wears a tight tank top. Every line from Candy is an innuendo of some kind. Now, there are some innuendos in this game, such as signs, masturbate and tackle, spooning. Players can hit other pedestrians. Some pedestrians will yell out the word ass after being hit. Players can fall when they fail, but however, no blood is shown at all. Players can bail from high places in different positions, such as cannonball, judo kick, spread eagle, and straight. Violence is very mild and only involves humanoid block action and stick figures. Very little slight words, such as hell, may be used in game titles. Under sex and nudity, we see opinions divide. Some games can be very inappropriate, one parent says. Incredibly explicit, adds another. But then, there is literally none. Any review saying otherwise is wrong. All it is... What? There is literally none. Any review saying otherwise is wrong. All it is the colour of the skin you chose. There's no detail at all. Or put more concisely, a 100% libre. In the game's DLC, there is a part where you can customise your avatar. They appear to you almost bare, scantily covered by kelp. The shoe vendor owns a shop called Sheller Fresh. Profanity! In the main story, or in the co-op mode, you can shoot and kill aliens, causing them to explode into paint and other parts of the squid-like body. Blank's standard outfit shows off most of her legs. A side mission involves you taking pictures of women for an old man. Throughout the game, you fight dark creatures called Nevi, sorry, it's been a while since I've played this, Nevi, that spew out black particles if killed. A flower asks Blank to fondle her petals. A snake character is named Trouser. Well, gee, I wonder what that's a reference to. As a reference to a trouser snake, a character asks Blank to flip out his rod for a fishing minigame, to which Blank retorts that he's better with his tongue. That's your lot. How did you do? Let me know in the comments. I built a long Furby the other day, so if I'm feeling particularly generous, I might give it to the winner. No, scratch that. I made a long Furby the other day, so if I'm feeling particularly evil, I might give it to the loser. And whilst I'm on the subject of that long nightmare that I made, the link to the how-to video is in the description, by the way. I'm already receiving some incredible pictures of it, as you can see here. If you fancy doing some doodling, please send your masterpieces to the usual place. Thanks!